Welcome members and advisors. My name is Jack Chilson from Tunkhannock Area High School, and I am your Region 27 President. I would like to welcome you to the 2021 Regional Leadership Conference. And also in attendance today is your Region 27 Secretary from Tunkhannock Area High School, Ben Chilson.
Hello everyone. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the FBLA pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, please raise your right hand and recite with me the FBLA pledge. I solemnly promise to uphold the aims and responsibilities of future business leaders of America, and as an active member, I shall strive to develop the qualities necessary in becoming a responsible business leader. Thank you. You may be seated. The 2021 PA FBLA Region 27 Leadership Conference is now called to order.
Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tracy L. Brundage, President of Keystone College.
Hello, FBLA participants. I'm Dr. Tracy Brundage, President of Keystone College. Under normal circumstances, I'd be standing on stage in the Theater in Brooks on our campus, welcoming all of you as you begin your day of activities at Keystone. Of course, these are anything but normal circumstances as we continue our battle against the COVID-19 pandemic. Most important, I hope you, your families, your classmates and teachers are all staying safe and doing well as we fight this terrible pandemic. If any of you have been impacted by COVID-19 in any way, you have our sympathies and our support. We all look forward to the day, hopefully soon, when we can resume our normal lives. While we are currently limited in how we go about our daily routines, we nevertheless must strive to do our best in every way that we can. Of course, as a member of FBLA, I'm sure you know that. In fact, your participation in FBLA says a great deal about who you are and what you hope to become as you continue through high school and beyond. As FBLA members, you know that obstacles, even one as strong as COVID-19, may slow you down, but they will never defeat you. Each and every one of you will find a way to meet and surpass your goals and fulfill your dreams. As leaders in your school and in your community, you will also serve as role models while you encourage and support those around you. I thank you and congratulate you for your involvement in FBLA and in all of your other school and community activities. You serve as shining examples of perseverance in your ongoing pursuit of excellence. Again, please stay safe and well, and I look forward to meeting you in person in the near future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Brundage. Our members appreciate the partnership between Keystone College and our region.
Here to announce our competitive events results is Kathy McHenry, Region 27 Acting Advisor and Chapter Advisor from Mountain View Junior Senior High School.
Thank you, Jack and Ben, and welcome Region 27. As they said, my name is Kathy McHenry, and I am the Acting Region Advisor for this year. I am so proud of all of you who competed at the Regional Leadership Workshop. You did an amazing job. In taking that first step to be involved in something in this crazy world we're living in is taking a step towards your future. And now for the awards. In Accounting 1, 6th place, Zoe Pickett from Susquehanna County CTC. 5th place, Nolan Oswald from Wyalusing. 4th place, Gabrielle Ridzik from Forest City. 3rd place, Molly Smith from Susquehanna County CTC. 2nd place, Cora Weldy from Troy. And in 1st place, Dylan Way from Susquehanna County CTC. The top 3 students in Accounting 1 will be moving on to the state level. Our next event is advertising. In 4th place, Madison Patton from Wyalusing. In 3rd place, Rozlyn Haney from Sayre. In 2nd place, Katie Hartman from Forest City. And in 1st place, Andrew McHenry from Mountain View. Again, the top 3 students will be moving on. Agribusiness. In 4th place, Anna Kipp from Wyalusing. 3rd place, Brady Hentschel of Forest City. 2nd place, Nathan Warner from Susquehanna County CTC. And in 1st place, Bridget Bendock from Montrose. Again, the top 3 will move on. In banking and financial systems, our 2nd place goes to Henry Nebzadowski of Forest City. And our 1st place goes to the team from Forest City of Claire Urbaz, Hope Reams, and Isabel Pleska. All 4 of you will move on to states. Our next event is broadcast journalism. In 2nd place is our team from Towanda, Daisy Bailey, Blaze Wood, and Madison Dunn. 1st place is our team from Wyalusing, Carly Chamberlain and London Edwards. Both teams will be headed to states. Our next event is business calculations. In 2nd place, Michael Sickler from Tunkhannock, and in 1st place, Dominic Fabry from Sayre. Both will be heading off to states. Next up is business communication. Our top 3 students will be going to states. In 8th place, Jasmine Bennett of Tunkhannock. In 7th place, Maria Spinelli of Forest City. 6th place, Kelsey Brown of Montrose. 5th, Marissa Manzik of Susquehanna County CTC. 4th place, Gianna Quattrini of Sayre. 3rd place, Audrey Baylor of Forest City. 2nd place, Olivia Spencer of Wyalusing. And in 1st place, Shane Malinowski of Wyalusing. Our next event is business ethics. 1st place goes to Ethan Lewis of Wyalusing. Ethan, you will be headed off to states. Business law, the top 3 students will be going to the State Leadership Conference. Our next event is business law. In 6th place, Omar Lopez of Susquehanna County CTC. In 5th place, Kenzie Miller of Wyalusing. 4th, Braylon Van Duzer of Sayre. 3rd, Emily Gordon of Forest City. 2nd, Samantha Andrajak of Susquehanna County CTC. And in 1st place, Doug Priestner of Susquehanna County CTC. The top 3 students in that event will move on to states. Our next event is client service. 1st place for client service is Connor Elgin of Tunkhannock. Congratulations, you will move on to the state level. Our next event is cybersecurity. The top 3 students in this event will move on. In 3rd place, Pearl O'Connor from Wyalusing. In 2nd place, Nicholas Kelly from Wyalusing. And in 1st place, Veronica Moyer of Forest City. Our next event is economics. Top 3 will move on to states. In 2nd place, Braden Horton of Sayre. And in 1st place, Jaya Yang Huang of of Sayre. Congratulations, you will both be moving on. Next up, entrepreneurship. The top 3 teams or individuals will move on to the state conference. In 6th place, a team from Wyalusing of Shelby Otis and Alana Adams. In 5th place, team from Troy of Caelyn Pine and Maya Moody. In 4th place, Hannah Slikanovich from Forest City. In 3rd place, a team from Montrose, Marina Eschbau and McKenna Burchard of Montrose. In 2nd place, a team from Wyalusing of Riley Smith and Emily Gervin. And in 1st place is a Forest City team of Jacob Gray, Arthur Bronson, and Jacob Wiley. Our next event is graphic design. The top 2 in graphic design will move on. In 1st place is our team from Wyalusing of Cheyenne Anaya and Emily Casilla. Up next is healthcare administration. Top 3 will move on. In 4th place, Olivia Call of Troy. 3rd place, Ari Strickland of Towanda. 2nd place, Priscilla Newton of Wyalusing. And in 1st place, Emily Otis of Wyalusing. Next up is Help Desk. In 1st place, Lindsay Coy of Montrose. Lindsay, you will be moving on to the state conference. Our next event is impromptu speaking. The top 2 will move on. In 2nd place, Tiffany Newton from Wyalusing. And in 1st place, Jack Chilson from Tunkhannock. Next up, international business. The top 3 will move on. 1st place, the team from Forest City of Benjamin Thomas and Christopher Burness. Intro to business. The top 3 students will go to states. In 3rd place, Vanessa Hodges of Forest City. 2nd place, Amanda Vole of Susquehanna County CTC. And 1st place, Shaylee Greenland of Towanda. Next up is Introduction to Business Communications. The top 3 students will move on. In 6th place, Lily Zukowski from Forest City. 5th place, Annabelle Bowman from Susquehanna County CTC. 4th place, Alexia Hooper of Sayre. 3rd place, Gabrielle Pleska of Forest City. 2nd place, Brianna Decker of Susquehanna County CTC. And in 1st place, Taylor Spencer of Wyalusing. Our next event is Introduction to Business Procedures. The top 3 will move on. In 4th place, Aiden Paddock of Tunkhannock. In 3rd place, Emily Martushek from Forest City. 2nd place, Hannah Aitken from Tunkhannock. And in 1st place, Kimberly Graham of Forest City. Next event is Intro to Event Planning. The top 3 will move on. In 3rd place is a team from Towanda of Jaslyn Reynolds and Brooke Cease. In 2nd place, from Forest City, Sydney Hodges. And in 1st place, Lucy Lombardi from Forest City. Introduction to FBLA, the top 3 will move on. In 3rd place, Haley Herman from Forest City. In 2nd place, Nathan Polzella from Sayre. And in 1st place, Patrick McComb from Montrose. Introduction to Financial Math, the first 3 will move on to the state conference. In 9th place, Madison Smith from Sayre. 8th place, Colin Baylor from Forest City. 7th place, Gabrielle Shaw from Sayre. In 6th place, Layla Botts of Wyalusing. 5th place, Bradley Bartholomew from Forest City. 4th, Jocelyn Stroud from Towanda. 3rd, Shane Macco from Tunkhannock. 2nd, Megan Gioni from Montrose. And in 1st place, Ben Chilson from Tunkhannock. Introduction to Information Technology. In 1st place is Sarah Spinelli of Forest City. Sarah will be moving on. Introduction to Parliamentary Procedure. 1st place goes to Ellie Burley of Forest City, and Ellie will also be moving on. Our next event is Introduction to Public Speaking. The 1st place goes to Brianna Marcy from Montrose, and she will be going to states. For Introduction to Social Media Strategy, in 1st place is the team from Sayre of Megan Flynn, Carpese Haney, and Kendra Merrill. And that team will be headed to states. Our next event is Journalism. Top 3 move on to states. In 2nd place, Ellie Pisula from Wyalusing, and in 1st place, Lily Harvey of Mountain View. Up next is Management Decision Making. Top 3 will be moving on to states. In 3rd place, Alex Hunsinger from Wyalusing. In 2nd place, the team of Owen Williams and Jacob Pace from Troy. And in 1st place, Colin Fetterman of Tunkhannock. In marketing, the top 3 teams or individuals will be moving on to the state conference. In 6th place, the team from Wyalusing of Taylor Vanderpool and Callie Bennett. In 5th place, Susquehanna County CTC, Tegan Mills and Kyle Bonavita. In 4th place, from Towanda Area High School, Ava Gannon, Aaron Barrett, and Mira Nelson. In 3rd place, from Montrose, Abigail Rebello. 2nd place, from Forest City, Madeline Shima, Madison McCracken, and Caitlin Keller. And in first place from Forest City, Kristen Rockaba, Skylar Farrell, and Elizabeth Bartholomew. Our next event is Networking Infrastructures. The top 3 will move on to states. Third place, Riley Sylvester from Wyalusing. Second place, Stephanie Graham from Forest City. In first place, Cadence Carey from Wyalusing. Organizational Leadership. Top 3 will move on to states. In second place, Ryan Harder from Tunkhannock and Olivia Sparbani from Towanda. Up next is Personal Finance. Top 3 will move on to states. In 6th place, Chris Trochak of Tunkhannock. 5th place, Jacob McMillan of Tunkhannock. 4th, Andrew Slusark of Tunkhannock. 3rd, Kaylee Fields of Towanda. 2nd, Mason Huey of Sayre. And 1st place, Travis Wybert of Sayre. Next is Political Science. The top 3 will move on to states. In 5th place, Rachel Ann Hunter of Mountain View. 4th place, Ashley Kenya from Tunkhannock. 3rd, Hope Houseneck from Troy. In 2nd place, Linda Zhang from Sayre. And in 1st place, Theodore Lubash from Montrose. Our next event is Publication Design, and the top 2 teams or individuals will move on. In 2nd place, Wyalusing's Aaron Salzman. And in 1st place, from Montrose, Mia Perry and Emma Wido. Next up is Public Speaking. In 1st place, Logan Carter of Wyalusing, and Logan will be moving on to states. Sales Presentation is our next event. 1st place, Emery Bewley of Mountain View, and Emery will be moving on to states. Next up, we have Securities and Investments. The top 3 will move on. 2nd place, Kanan Van Duzer from Sayre, and 1st place, Catherine Brown from Wyalusing. Sports and Entertainment Management. The top 3 teams or individuals will move on in this event. In 4th place, the team from Towanda, Isabel Hurley and Allie Hurley. In 3rd place, the team from Towanda of McKenna Maynard and Sage Greenland. 2nd, Joshua Arnold of Sayre. And in 1st place, a team from Wyalusing of Sage Superco, Madeline Munich, and Marissa Johnson. And our last event for the RLC is Supply Chain Management. 1st place goes to Mitchell Burke from Wyalusing, and you will be headed to states. I want to thank you all so much for all of the hard work you put into this year's RLC. Now, back to Ben and Jack.
That concludes our awards ceremony. Congratulations to all the winners. Good luck at states and represent Region 27 well. The PA FBLA Region 27 Leadership Conference is now adjourned.